Coach, if you just start with an opening statement and your thoughts on the game.
First of all, I'm just so happy. I'm super proud of my young ladies. They executed the game plan. I mean, just to a T. We talked all week about just getting back to who we were as a basketball team and pressing and trapping and pushing the tempo, and they executed it to a T. So I'm just extremely proud of them.
Anybody has questions? Please just fire away. So coming in, losing 8 in a row down the stretch, had some injuries, come in today, get a big win in the first round. How do you feel about the
How do I feel? Man, I feel great. It's been a long 3 or 4 weeks. Absolutely. You know, we've had some unfortunate injuries, down the stretch, but we just talked about being resilient. Like I said before, we just got back to being who we were as a basketball team. A lot of times you don't have the depth. You have to kind of change what you do. Didn't want to, but it wasn't fair to them for us to play the way we normally play because we just didn't have the bodies. Well, we're not exactly healthy now. I mean, she's hurting, but man, the fight that they showed today just shows the unbelievable grit that they had, and I couldn't be more proud of them.
Going forward, I feel like I have to take care of my body a little more, do extra stretching, extra therapy and rehab. Definitely taking an ice bath tonight, even though I hate taking ice baths. That'll definitely be something on my list tonight.
Well, I'm just happy. I'm sorry. Playing today, it meant a lot for us because like you said, the 8-game losing streak, that kind of hit hard for us because, we did start off strong, and to fall like that and losing some of our players that were major factors, it hit hard. So for us to win today and get to talk to her, when she was at home, it meant a lot. We're back.
She's talking about Dominique Clater, by the way.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I should elaborate it.
Yeah, we had Dominique did our pregame speech, and she also was in the locker room via FaceTime for the postgame celebration. So she's the heart and soul of our team. She wanted to be here, and we're just glad that we got it done. We're glad that we got it done, for her, even though she wasn't here. So.
Challenges for you?
You know what? It wasn't really. I anticipated that there would be challenges, in June, but for whatever reason, when they got here within 48 hours, and Gia can attest to this, it was like they had known each other for 4 or 5 months. So I knew we were going to be special. And I still believe that if we didn't have those injuries, we could have even done some more damage here in the league. But, we are where we are. It's a brand new season. We love March Madness. And then Tot came along in August, and she just fit right in. So we've only been together for 7 or 8 months, but this is my favorite team. I love them to death. And it feels like we've been together for 4 or 5 years. These are my daughters. And I can't say enough about how proud I am of them and how far they've come. I mean, Gia's a freshman. I put a lot on her. We probably argue 8 or 9 times a week, 8 or 9 times a game, because we have similar personalities. She's stubborn. And this one right here, either I'm Coach Phil Jackson or I'm Dr. Phil, just to keep her even keel. So, I can't say enough about how proud I am about these 2 young ladies, as well as everybody else on the team.
Oh, we have a little motto. We call it Mama Goat and Baby Goat, basically. So, I'm a freshman, I'm a baby goat, and then Mama Goat, I piggyback off of her a lot. When she starts, when she plays hard, she sets energy for the team. Of course, the whole team does, but I know that's somebody I got to lean on throughout the game. And she talks to me, she keeps me involved. Even when she feels like she's not having a good game, she still talks to me. She's like, you got it. And even when I'm having a good game and she feels like she's not having a good game, she still talks. It's never nothing selfish about us or the team.
Tell the truth.
I feel like, honestly, Gia is really the hardest working freshman I've met. Everything about her is just always, she wants it to be perfect, but of course, nobody's perfect. But, I have to tell her, hey, we're going to make mistakes. Only thing you can do is work hard, bounce back from it, get it on the next one. So I try to keep her, uplifted as much as I can to keep her from being in a slump.
Talk a little about some of the experiences you've had throughout your career that you can share with some of the younger players that you get into a
Okay, for me, I feel like March is when you kick into another gear. So like you've done everything you can in your regular season, preseason. It's not postseason, but March, once postseason, everything else hit, you have to kick that gear in. You gotta want it more. You gotta be hungry. You gotta want it more than your opponent.
Obviously, you've been through March as an assistant coach and as an associate coach, but now being able to do it.
And as a player, I had game back in the day.
Oh, wow.
Look, there you go.
Here you go.
I don't really think that differently. You know, once March hits, you know, you can still smell the popcorn, you know, but the weather changes and it just gives you a different energy. You know, it's just, you know, a lot of teams didn't make it to March, you know, and unfortunately we did. We didn't make it last year. So to not be able to play in March, I'm telling you right now, as a basketball player or coach, you don't like that feeling. So just to be here, to be able to play in March, for me, it's just an undescribable feeling. I love it. And the day that I don't have that feeling, I'm going to retire from coaching, because this is what it's all about. Anything can happen in March. It's 0-0, no wins, no losses. We're 1-0 right now. We're undefeated. And hopefully tomorrow we can be 2-0 sitting right here at the same time.
Thank you all.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.